Authorities say it's very possible 72-year-old Joseph James DeAngelo was committing some of these crimes while working as a peace officer in the 1970s. They say finding this killer was like searching for a needle in a haystack, and in the end, it was DNA evidence that led a team of investigators to the former police officer. Sacramento sheriff deputies arrested Joseph James DeAngelo at 2:30 this morning as he was leaving his home in Citrus Heights. This after authorities say they surveyed him for several days, collecting discarded DNA evidence that linked the 72-year-old DeAngelo to a statewide crime spree that spanned 12 years, claimed a dozen lives, and left 51 women the victims of rape and sexual assault.
We've always believed, at least for many years, that this case would begin and end with DNA. This defendant's been able to live free in a nice suburb in Sacramento. Our team is going to work hard to make sure that he never gets out.
Jane Carson Sandler, DeAngelo's fifth victim, reacting to the arrest today.
I have been sobbing and I just can't believe it. I am just so ecstatic. So full of joy, so full of gratitude for everyone that's been working on this case.
Jane,
it's just been, I'm sorry. I'm just so emotional.
Among DeAngelo's alleged victims in the Southland, newlyweds Keith and Patrice Harrington from Dana Point, 18-year-old Janelle Cruz, who was found bludgeoned to death in her family's Irvine home, and Lyman and Charlene Smith of Ventura. Ventura County District Attorney Gregory Totten at the Sacramento press conference today announced the filing of capital murder charges against DeAngelo in the Smith murders.
This 1980 murder has long been a source of fear and angst in the neighborhood in which it occurred, in the community, and indeed throughout all of Ventura County. This is a case that, much like the rapes that occurred here in the Sacramento area, literally struck terror.
Authorities say a masked DeAngelo armed with a gun or knife would break into his victims' homes at night. He sometimes tied up the man and piled dishes on his back, then raped the women while threatening to kill them both if the dishes tumbled. DeAngelo also allegedly terrorized his victims after the attacks with eerie phone calls. The elusive killer has been dubbed many names over the years: the East Bay Rapist, the original Night Stalker, the Diamond Knot Killer, and more recently, the Golden State Killer. 2 years ago, authorities in Sacramento created a multi-agency task force to refuel the search for the suspect. They offered a $50,000 reward. That team's efforts paid off over the last 6 days, the pieces of the puzzling rape and murder mystery coming together quickly. Now, DeAngelo was fired in 1979 from the Auburn Police Department northeast of Sacramento after being arrested for stealing a can of dog repellent and a hammer from a drugstore. Despite thousands of tips over the years, his name had not been on authorities' radar before last week.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Click the ABC7 logo to subscribe to our Eyewitness News YouTube channel.